Welcome to the video, How to Verify Your Results. In order to verify your results, please visit the URL we provided. Then enter your credentials. Then, under the chart, there's a link to download your file. When the download's complete, open the file in a spreadsheet. Now that you have the file open in a spreadsheet, the next step is to verify your results. The way to verify your results is to pick a few rows from this file and then spot check them in NATS. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pick a few rows from this file, and what's in this file you'll see is these are visits to your site. And so we have the IP address of the visitor, we have the date, we have the price that they paid, and this is a dynamic pricing price. That means that it was generated by our artificial intelligence, not your normal fixed price. So we're going to use row 10 here, and we need to take note of the IP address that you see, the date, and the price that they paid. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into NATS and we're going to look at the member report. So once we're in NATS, you're going to go to the member admin, and then you're going to click full CSV dump. Then we're going to select all of this data and we're going to put it into a text file or a spreadsheet. Now that we're here, we're going to search for the IP address from the previous step. There it is. Now we're going to take note of the email address. We're going to take this email address and then we're going to search for it in the NATS admin. Okay, here we are, and here's the user. We've searched by email address. And so now we're going to click View Member Details. And that's going to open in a new window. Okay, and now here we found the user. You can see that this is a new subscription, and you can see the amount that they paid, which matches up with our previous step. Okay, this step now, after we've gone and we've spot checked some of the rows from the file that you downloaded from us, the next step is going to be to actually verify the lift. And in this case, we have a lift of 10%, a little over 10%, 10.08. So that's 10% more money for you. And so that means that if we go in here and we sum the dynamic pricing and the fixed pricing, that we should come up with a result that matches this number that we saw on the previous page, this 10.08. So let's have a quick look now back to the landing page, where if you scroll down, there is an explanation here, somewhere here. There we go, and how do I work? Where you see the difference in the products. And this part here explains how we calculate this. So in this case, it's that our algorithm learns about the differences between the products, and it uses that information to decide which price to set, which leads to the lift. Now, because in some cases we're dealing with an awful lot of traffic here, this was crashing Excel sometimes. And so what we did is we created a script, a simple PHP script that can go ahead and do this calculation for us. Here's the PHP file. What it does is it loads up the data that we created in a previous step here, and then it accumulates all the data and then does the calculations for us here. And so if we've done everything correctly, what you'll see is the end result, the number will be the lift that we saw on the previous page, which in this case was 10.08. You see here the fixed price. We have 20% of the traffic going to the fixed price, which is your default price, and then 80% going to our dynamic pricing system. And so this is how we keep data as a control and keep it sort of separated so that we can make sure that we're performing properly and that our system is learning and growing. So now we're going to run this on the command line. Here we go. And as you can see, there's the lift. And that is the lift that Aria has delivered.